Portland is determined to improve around Damian Lillard and holds interest in Bam Adebayo. So Portland has been exploring avenues to deal the number 3 pick, but in a draft that scouts have deemed holds 3 top prospects, which we all know, Victor Wembanyama, Brandon Miller, and Scoot Henderson. The Blazers are strongly valuing their selection in talks with opposing teams, sources said. Now, look, that's something I've been screaming from the mountaintops. Like, yo, why are you trying to get rid of the 3rd pick? Whoever you get for that 3rd pick is not going to be better than Scoot Henderson and Anfernee Simons combined. Portland appears unlikely to part with the number 3 choice unless the Blazers are netting back one of a select number of premium targets to pair with Lillard. According to one source with knowledge of the situation, Portland is preparing what the team believes to be a compelling package for Miami to part with all defensive centerpiece Bam Adebayo. So now we know how Dame has said Bam's his boy, right? That's what he was saying on pods a few weeks ago, right? Bam's my boy. Of course I want to go poop with Bam. We all assumed that meant Dame wants to go to South Beach. Now we're getting reports, oh, well, maybe, kind of, sort of, we can get Bam out here to the Pacific Northwest. So that means you're going to give up Scoot and Anfernee Simons for Bam Adebayo. Now, you will still have Shaedon Sharpe, and they said that they plan to bring back Jeremy Grant. Is that a core that makes sense? Now, the Portland still does have the 23rd pick. Could they be able to get Bam Adebayo with the 23rd pick instead of the 3rd? Can they flip Anfernee Simons and the 23rd overall pick for Bam Adebayo? Miami's brass seems very unlikely to consider any Portland overture that doesn't include standout rookie Shaedon Sharpe, in addition to a package of the number 3 pick in Anfernee Simons that the Blazers, sources said, have made available in discussions with other teams. Bruh, if that's what it's going to take to get just Bam Adebayo, then again, trade Damian Lillard. It's never going to work. If you're going to be held hostage just because Dame wants to stay in Rip City but get his man's Bam to pull up, and I got to give up Scoot, so now I'm not just giving up Scoot and Anfernee Simons. Now I got to give up Shaedon Sharpe too? Bruh, this is insane if Portland does this. This is hella problematic, and I know that this would be hyperbole. If I'm Chauncey Billups, I reconsider my job if they do this. Bam Adebayo and Dame ain't enough, bruh. Bam and Dame are not enough. I'm having a hard time giving up Anfernee Simons in the 3rd pick for Bam. I'm trying to get them to take that 23rd pick. Now you're telling me I got to give up Scoot, Anfernee Simons, and Shaedon Sharpe for Bam, who the Denver Nuggets were allowing to score all the points in the finals because they knew that's how to beat the Heat? How can the Portland Trail Blazers look their fans, look Chauncey Billups, look their other players in the face and try to tell them this is how we get better? By trading off 3 top-tier prospects, one of which has clearly proven himself in Anfernee Simons. Shaedon Sharpe flashed a lot in the second half of the year, and Scoot is going to be one of those. There's a reason why Miami's trying to get him in this trade, because he can go. If you're trying to, if you're moving on from Bam Adebayo, which I'm not saying the Heat should not do, by the way, but if you're going to move on from Bam Adebayo, yeah, you better go get a whole bunch of youngins. The problem is that's what Portland should be doing with Damian Lillard. Moving on and getting more Shaedon Sharpes instead of trading Shaedon Sharpes for a Bam Adebayo.